Latest weather update, go to Concho Valley homepage and click on the weather icon. Brought to you by the law offices of Rick DeHoyos. With a look at your Concho Valley weather, here's Chief Meteorologist Dan Smith, your weather authority.
Well, it's been another fantastic day in weather across the Concho Valley, with highs just managing to top out at 80 degrees here in San Angelo. Outside right now, we are looking at 70 degrees. We're still fairly warm right now. We have a lot of cloud cover, thanks really contributing to that higher temperature as late as it is already. Dew point 53 degrees, putting our humidity at 55% as well. Winds from the south at 8 miles an hour. Look for that to stay generally in that 5 to 10 mile an hour range over the next 24 hours or so. I'm really not expecting that to increase. However, clouds and potentially rain could actually be increasing over the next 24 hours. Almanac for today, high of 80 degrees. As I said, we did hit that mark. Normally around 71 is where we should be this time of year, so still plenty warm there. Record of 96, still 16 degrees short of that mark, set back at the year 1908. Low this morning, 42 degrees, actually a few degrees cooler than average. We should be sitting around 45, record of 23, set back in the year 1913. And of course, no rainfall today registered at Mathis Field. It could certainly be a different story for the upcoming 24 hours or so. You can see some of this cloud cover really coming in to San Angelo, into Tom Green County. And you see a little blips of green over there. That is the radar indicating some light rain, and blowing coming back up to the state map. You can see this little bit of rainfall making its way across the Texas-Mexico border. It does look to be holding together fairly well enough to possibly make it into San Angelo over the next few hours or so. I would still say the majority of this, the light rain, would start falling right around daybreak for tomorrow, so it could be a little bit rainy for your Tuesday morning commute. Temperatures right now, 63 degrees in Ozona, 68 in Sonora, 67s in Junction, Mason, Menard, and just a little bit cooler, 66 in El Dorado. It actually was trending a little bit cooler thanks to that cloud cover surging up from the south for our southern counties compared to the northern ones. Otherwise, right now it's fairly leveled off. 63 in Big Lake, 65 in Mertzon and Eden, and San Angelo is indeed the warmer spot on the map, still clinging on to that 70-degree mark. Across the Lone Star State, 66 in Dryden, 64 down in Laredo. It's fairly leveled off, although up north towards the Texas Panhandle, 62 in Amarillo right now. They had actually reached into the mid-80s earlier today, and even though Laredo's at 64 right now, they barely got out of that mark. I think they only made the mid to upper 60s in some parts of South Texas. Your St. Patrick's Day forecast, I think overnight we could see some of that light rain start to move into the Concho Valley. Again, it could be a little wet out there for the morning commute. Otherwise, 55 degrees for our morning low. Steadily throughout the day, those clouds are going to be increasing, and it's going to keep our high pretty cool as well, or at least cooler, to the tune of 67 degrees. And for the evening, it could be a little dicey if you want to celebrate St. Patrick's Day out there, 54 degrees with those rain chances increasing. Take a look at the Weather Authority extended forecast. Wednesday, 30% chance of rain. I've got a little bit less on Thursday, but Friday we look to have sort of a 1-2 punch of systems, and that does look to contribute at least a little bit of rain to the totals in the Concho Valley over the next few days. For tonight's Community Connection, the third Thursday of the month is approaching, and that means it's time once again for the San Angelo Art Walk. Plenty of art will be on display and for sale, along with food, live music, and much more. The Art Walk begins at 5 p.m. and free trolley service will run from 6 to 9 p.m. downtown. For a map of participating venues or for more information, visit downtownsanangelo.com or call the number provided.